Macas are rolling. I don't know, the way that I looked at it with all this stuff flashing on here, it looked like you spelt that all over yourself. And I was like, whoa, what? Oh. Oh. You're not 5 years old.
This thing is really giving me a wedgie.
He's wearing suspenders. Give him a wedgie. Oh, he's back. Shh. Hey.
Why are you already rolling?
Hello, YouTube. This is SoundPoint.
You're starting early before I can even...
It's not my fault that you're taking so long, alright? It's now become a single-man show. Welcome to SoundPoint. Hello. Oh, I don't have the back. I don't have this part in the back part. So we are going to be finishing up Mother today at the Sticks. It's been a long road, but we're finally at the end.
Reviewing the points up until this point, we are at a...
Yeah, out of... Just a great score. Just a great overall score. Alright, we're going to play the next song, which is called Little Pistol. Baba booey, baba booey.
Little pistol on my pistol belt, I think you.
I was about to, and I was like, no, I'll be homicidal on this one.
That's it. That's it.
That's it.
Oh, that's
you
it.
guys so angry at me.
So that's it?
That's it, yeah.
Okay, that is it.
That's it? No. That's it. See you guys. That's it.
That's it?
Good show, man. Good show.
That was a great one. I'm really sure they're entertained.
Yeah, pretty sure.
The fucking 5 people that watch this show. And us on repeat getting the other 10 views.
Yeah, the other however many views we get. It's alright. You'll come.
Yeah,
You'll come.
we do it for you. And by you, I mean me. Because I watch my show.
We do it for you, Dane and Eric. You're welcome.
Those 2 views that are us. Respectively.
So that was Little Pistol. Song number...
10.
What do you think, Eric? What are your first thoughts?
Okay, well, I like what he's doing. He has picked up a lot of the themes that he's set forth in the other songs, and he's really focusing on the Armageddon end of days thinking. So we've had the latter days where we talked about maybe he's thinking of Armageddon or apocalypse. Right. It could be a personal end of days. Maybe he died, or maybe going through the sticks is like a cataclysm in his world, or an actual cataclysm when he finds brimstone and things on fire.
Exactly, yeah.
He also picks up on the anti-religious themes, maybe tying in what we heard in the latter days into this song. Definitely with the brimstone, the roses on fire, and Jesus was a liar.
I thought that was kind of a cool triad because the first time he said it, he said, I want brimstone in my garden, I want roses set on fire. And then the second time it came through, it said, I found brimstone, so it's there now. And I found roses set on fire. And then he goes a step further to say that Jesus was a liar.
Yeah.
That he found Jesus, but he's a liar. And so trades licks with Muddy Waters. I mean, it could be any number of things. It could be Muddy Waters the artist, or Muddy Water, which is what I'm kind of thinking of it as. You know, just like...
I'm sure it's a double entendre.
Yeah. I think double entendre means sexual innuendos.
Does it have to be sexual? Margaret? Does a double entendre have to be sexual? Or could it just be something with 2 meanings?
Literally, it's 2 meanings, but most of the time in practice, it's sexual.
Okay.
That darn cat.
Like a sitcom?
I think it was a movie, wasn't it? With that girl from the Addams Family?
The same girl from Beetlejuice?
Yeah, the girl who played Wednesday.
Winona Ryder. Okay. Well, Winona Ryder is from Beetlejuice. Almost
good fact, dude. Thank God you're here. So glad. Hey, Winona Ryder's from Beetlejuice.
Who was Beetlejuice? He was someone famous too.
Beetlejuice was Billy Bob Thornton. That would explain everything.
That exactly that's the perfect metaphor for the song we just listened to.
Boom. Done.
So we tied it all back in there. We tied it all in. It was perfect.
This isn't just
seamless.
This isn't just a random rambling. This is everything that we have to do.
I hope you picked up on all the subtleties that we...
Yeah, so there's a lot of like anti-religious stuff in here.
Yeah.
And I think when he says like Jesus is a liar, it could be like he expected something completely different. Yeah, either from the afterlife, or if it is an apocalypse, it could be something like that.
Also, so let's talk about the title. So Little Pistol. He's carrying a pistol. He's having pistol parties. It's called a little pistol, which is funny. So it sounds
kind
like
of
his
a double entendre.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
So you're gonna have one of those like crazy like bushy eyebrows when you get
Oh,
older.
I am.
Like
I already have the hair coming out of my ears
like the stash, the eyebrow eyebrow stash.
I have a little bit of a unibrow already.
You just gotta stay vigilant. It never ends.
Yeah, I know.
You never stop growing hair.
That's that manscaping. And that's exactly like this song. Little Pistol as a sign of like maybe insecurity.
Well, that kind of plays on the apocalypse feel. If you're thinking about it as protection, anything that's gonna come at him during the apocalypse.
Sure, yeah.
Zombie hordes, demons from the crypt, skeleton archers.
Those are from the crypt. The demons are from the underworld.
Demons are from the underworld. Skeletons, archers from the crypt.
Beholders,
eyeballs, crazy tentacles.
Dire bears,
dire rats, dire any animal,
dire
especially
sparrows,
dire badger. They are scary. Dragons, obviously.
Yeah, and dungeons.
Exactly. The Little Pistol's gonna save you.
Yeah, it was a good song. So the instrumentation, it was this thing that never really precipitated.
Like, this is one of my favorite songs in the album because of the part where he's singing, I want brimstone in my garden, I want roses set on fire, because it gets kind of like rocking in this, just like an underworld kind of feel, you know, with just like banging drums.
And the drums don't really like happen, and then like halfway through they start, and it's the drummer on with the snare off on his snare.
Yeah, but if I were to say one thing that I did not like about this song is that it didn't formulate into an actual like rhythmic feel.
Yeah, it never really. I mean, it's not a rockin'.
So I think we talked about enough. Let's give it a rating.
I'm gonna go with 0.8.
Well, I was gonna go with 0.9, but for the sake of SoundPoint compromise,
yeah, will you settle?
I'll settle.
We're still friends.
Compromise. The next song is going to be
song number 11.
Love. It dissipates.
It's like a miasma. I think they can see your big old shoulder there.
Mama always said I had big shoulders. You don't have to bring it up, okay?
Saxophone. That's saxophone. Right?
Saxophone, you're right.
Could be tuba. Oh, wait. Maybe.
Be a fix. If you were a critic, I'd be a bandit. I'd be your bang.
That's a saxophone. Is that it?
You gotta stare at this again.
Is that it? How's that?
Alright, that was Love It Dissipates, track number 11. What are your impressions of that song?
I think it's okay. You can definitely tell the concept of it.
But the thing is always abstracted. It's not like if you were a country, I'd be the borders.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
if you're a country, I'm the flag. What does that mean? Whatever he is to her is always abstracted. So it's not your typical metaphor, but it is so abstracted to not make really clear sense of what he actually is in relative to this girl. I hope Mother doesn't actually watch our videos, because I'll be really embarrassed. And I don't want to be like
cool
those dickheads said that thing about the song. They obviously don't know what they're talking about. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say they're cliche metaphors, because I've never heard any of them before.
It just keeps traipsing along the metaphor lane. It's like the yellow brick road, but for metaphors.
Yeah.
The metaphor lane.
City.
Come along the metaphor lane.
To Simile City.
Follow the metaphor lane. Follow the metaphor lane. Here it is, a lame of a lane, if ever a lane there was.
Let's serious mode now. Instrumentation.
It's just the guitar and singing. That's all it
It's
is.
very simple. He does change it up twice with the crazy like what the fuck was that? Where did that solo come? That like
you know, he just like sings half the solo and then plays half of it.
Muddy Waters style. I don't know what Muddy Waters sounds like. I'm guessing he's really good. Really simple instrumentation with a couple of surprises thrown in.
Yeah, there's like the voices in the background. They do some crazy stuff.
This is one of the songs that does not carry the themes. I mean, we've seen antagonism towards love with Let's Fall in Love. This is like a love is kind of working between us. You're taken out of the Armageddon thing. You're taken out of the rejecting society themes. And the only way I can have, maybe this is the Wiccan that he meets in the sticks. I don't know. Maybe it's just a little out of context, or we're not him, so we can't follow his like.
And maybe they had this song and they liked it a lot. So they want to put it in there, and so they're just like, here's probably the best spot for it, as opposed to starting off the album with this.
It's not the best
Mother,
song.
if you're out there, you should call us. Tell us.
Yeah, please.
Our phone number is here. Eric's number. I don't want to put my number online.
All right, Dane. Time for a rating.
Uh-oh.
Don't pull any punches.
I'm going to say 0.7.
Say 0.6.
Yeah. 0.6?
Because, well, we rated something else on its own 0.7. I would say 0.6.
Yeah, I guess I'll go with you on
9.6 out of 11 then.
Way to go.
The next song is Cry For 'Em. You get the crazy bass in there, the country bass.
Okay, I didn't do
Let's do a dance together. It's not a dance. Ghostly ooze.
Wait, you're saying ooze like ooh or ooze like
No, no Z.
and then random German.
Yeah, it's a German poem.
U niet op wijsheid droomt, nog van u.
Why?
Terrible.
At least the Germans can't see our videos. What the hell's wrong with us? We are racist, horrible people. Let's start at the beginning. The title, it's a pun. I'm trying to say cry forum, like a forum
Right,
where you go to
exactly.
cry alley,
Yes,
a group of people crying. But really, it sounds like he's saying cry for them.
And like he says it in context where he means cry for them.
And he keeps saying, these people are way different than me, and as a musician or artist, there's nothing I can do but cry for them. I've tried singing for them, I've tried participating, and I just cry for them.
They're in a race are they in a race that I don't have the legs for? Are they on a drug I haven't done enough of? You know, it's just like he's wondering, how am I not like this?
This song is hugely anti-religious, talking about people talking to the air, and he does not understand. They must be high. They must be out of their minds to believe in God. And like
A lot of poignant things in this song.
yeah, and they bring back the poppy, rocky, indie rock from the beginning of the album.
Yes, but this one's much darker. Bass is crunchy in the bottom, and instead of being like open chords, like playing one chord then the next chord, he's doing like half steps and whole steps, like do 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 do.
Yeah, like Jaws.
Yeah, Primus does it in Here Come the Bastards. You know.
Bum, 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 bum. Plus, 3/4 of the way through, you have the 2/4 drum breakdown, the classic "We Are Rocking Now" thing that rock bands do. You know, when the drummer goes to 2/4, it's just like. You know, that's the head. That's
Everybody's just all like, yeah. That's where everybody in the audience just starts jumping.
Yeah, exactly.
You know? Yeah.
This is an unsettling song. I think it's meant to be like rocking and unsettling.
Yeah, because everything about it is unsettled. Like even the lyrics are like pointing out that I am different from everybody.
Yeah,
and
I don't
I'm
fit
unsettled by this. And all right, so Eric, cry for him.
I'm fluctuating between 0.8 and 0.9.
I was gonna say 0.9.
Yeah,
actually.
0.9.
I was gonna say we should compromise up when I've compromised down the last
Yeah.
two. So the experimental songs are never going to be hits. Like the Beatles, their experimental songs suddenly are like poppy songs now.
"Do It in the Road" was never meant to be a hit.
Exactly.
It was
and
a
it's
hit.
like huge. Well, that was also because Paul McCartney's like,
I can
you
write a
know,
song about anything.
I can sing any lyrics and I can make a melody that everyone will love. And they're like, you are full of it, Paul. You can't do nothing. He's like, I'm going to talk about doing it in the road. Why don't we do it in the road?
I mean, it's the simplest, stupidest song where you're like, holy crap, the Beatles are gone.